Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was waiting for that to try to activate. I think this has to be an Undermere thing. Sorry for the sputter. Woodcutter's Lane. I'm under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Boatyard. Strange horticulture. Burrows. The jail. Let's look for the barn. See if we can find a barn. Or something that's a barn. Okay, it doesn't tell me. Because this is axe cutter lane, and there's wood here. Like woods and stuff. So it's under the barn. I'm under the barn where the axe meets the trees. So I was seeing here if maybe it was also here. Do we have a thing for symbols on trees specifically? Nature. I don't think so. Just being careful. You never know. So, wait, do we have a woodsman? Like a carpenter? Or like a logger building that we can work with? Hearthwood? No. Quarry. The farm. That's 31. And there's the farm. I think there's 2 farms, aren't there? Yeah, right here. Is this here? I'm under the barn where the axe meets the trees. Just checking. I wanted to be sure. Okay. The scent of damp hay lingers in the air as crows pick at the muddy ground between weathered stone barns. The farmer lifts his gaze briefly, offering little more than a nod before turning back to his work. I don't think I'll find anything here. Okay, so it's not that. Because we have the woodcutter's lane here, which could be the axe. Here? Ah, okay. I wasn't sure if it was a barn. It didn't really say. To the side of the house sits a dilapidated barn. Haha. The stench of manure is overwhelming. Ooh, that's sad. There was no sign of an owner, so I searched carefully, not sure exactly what I'm looking for. Suddenly, I spy a flash of blue. A bottle. This is it. Oh, that is a very pretty bottle. I knew he said it was a bottle, but I didn't expect it to be that pretty. Nothing remarkable. Okay, cool. So it's not a cursed object. That's good. That's good. Alright. It gives off a scent like there's some, something about brewing up a storm. Oh. So it smells like rainwater. I get you. Rainwater and electricity. It's porcelain. Ah, that's what I thought. It's beautiful. Look how pretty. Alright, let's begin. Oh, it's Simone! Hello, my love. Good morning. Yes, and to you too, Jupiter. I'm getting more concerned about my mother. Yeah, I would too. Hearing about the poor lady who drowned frightened me. Yeah, it did me too. But she'll turn up. She always does. I had another breakthrough. This time I'm certain it's a clue that leads to another hint, a hidden part of the strange... Okay, yeah. What is it? Mm. Mm. Okay. Mm. For the individual, a stone for the for dark purposes. For the celestial, a stone of earth. For the Duran, a stone of death. So, stone items for different ones. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this over here. This one I think we can figure out. I think this is based off of the stone objects that also give off these symbols, or these different ones. You give off nighttime ones, right? I think actually this one gives off light. Sorry, my bad. I mixed them up. We need this. All right, that's light. Yes. So you give off light. Or no, yeah, you give off the day. Hmm. Sorry, I was looking at this. It's interesting to think that this is the day, but it's also the symbol of death. Because you would think it's the opposite. You would think that life is that. So you... That one. Okay, so now let's look for the celestial. Um... The moon, the earth. I think we have one for celestial bodies, don't we? Yeah. Well, no. Not that one. Okay. An individual stone for dark purposes. Okay, let me look for other stones that we got. This has got stone in it. I'm sure it's one that we've already identified. This is a stone, but it's not for dark, like evil purposes. This one might be for evil purposes. I think this one is technically a stone one. This one's stone. Yeah, it's stone. Yeah, they have to be made of stone. That's what I'm getting from this. This one I think it's made of wood, right? Yeah, it's wood. But this one, not that. I want the deer. The deer. Clay. This one's wood. I know that. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. This one also could be part of it because it's made of stone. I don't think it has to be fully made of like all made of stone. It has to have a little bit of something, something. Okay, so this one here could be um the celestial because as the moon icon, it's stone, which puts it in the middle. You're out. For now, let me take this, and we'll put these up here, and we'll put all the ones that I've tested for the whatnot. Okay, so you are on the table of potentialities. You're not. Okay, you are on the table. I don't know if they all have to have the same wavelengths or not, but they might. I was gonna try and like rule that out. I also don't know if this one specifically is the celestial one or not, because it could be celestial because it has the moon icon on it. And then these other stones could be death. So we'll see. Wrong book. I need this book. This one. Okay. So this one we know is ox. It's an O. Where's the O's? A ritual of the blood knives is fully submerged goat's head in blood for 9 days and 9 nights. They perform correctly. The rite is said to impact vitality and clarity through. Although perhaps not for the goat. Yeah. Okay. There is that. And this is the Invoken. The stone is weighed with the same. Yeah, okay. But the weight is sometimes items nevertheless importance. Okay. They are placed on the chest in the in a coma to draw them out. Okay. It's a little less dramatic. Okay. Stone for dark purposes, maybe? Okay. Just curious. I thought we'd just try and move these around a little bit. Okay, I do think this one we need. I think this one might be this one. One for dark purposes. This one's for poison, so it's not really, it's for poison checking. This one I don't think is a bad one. I think it's meant for something else, like it is used for a length of time to wielder that can lose their sense of self. Yeah, I think it's just for invisibility purposes. So that's not it. The stone I think does levitation, right? Hook is the stone can be used to retrieve the discomforting cause. Otherwise, okay, yeah. So this is just a curse lifter. Okay. What about this? The Daring Hook is a way to try to carve through the mind of another. If done with skill, the third party can do things. So that could be technically evil, depending on how you use it, but it's not really necessarily for that. Give you strength. Okay. I wonder if this is evil. Kind of Russian roulette in a little bit. I think this one's honestly the celestial. Okay. I don't think we have any stone. We have limestone, but I don't think we have any stone necklaces. Maybe this one. This is 10, actually, not stone. For stone. Could be this. They did want us to find out the thermosteel needle real bad. Oh yeah, that was a different hint for something else. Okay. wonder if this isn't this. It seems right. Individual. From the individual, the stone is stone for dark purposes. I don't think that one's one. Bone guard. Does have stone on it? What about that? It was the one of the first ones we like found too. It's just disease prevention. Okay, so that's not really a negative thing. So we needed like a statue that can be utilized inappropriately. Get a hint. I can ring the bell and call for an answer a customer if I see anything. Note that might be okay. Maybe I don't have an item. That would make sense. Okay, I was like maybe. Thank you for the. Okay, yeah. I have deep sea. I have seen into the yearning depths. I have seen better, beyond beauty beyond the comprehension mind. The price is steep, but I pay gladly. Shadow. Okay, shadow anchor. Shadow anchor. Sorry, I clicked that. I need to click right here. Shadow anchor is something sometimes in the practice of shadow casting, the art of projecting one's presence outside of the body. Without an anchor, minds have been known to become lost. Okay, that's what happened with you. Designs are vary greatly. Some prefer pendants, where others prefer to clutch the totem in their hands. Some make some symbology, where others use gemstones. They will always produce a field for the individual branch, however. Oh, so there is an individual branch. Okay. I wonder. Okay, so what's the individual branch look like? Does it give a field? The mind, the body. Oh, individuals right here. Okay. I was like, I totally wasn't paying attention to this. So, okay. Okay. So the Stone of Death. So I have the wrong symbol on. That's why I'm so confused. First off, let's fix his thing. Okay, I think I'm on the wrong thing. Let's first get his symbol set up. That explains so much. That explains so much. I'm like messing it up. Okay, so this will affect what the mind. So he needs a mind anchor, which means we need to use the mind circles. Okay. All right. Ah, okay, cool. Okay, that's not right. I just think it looks like grabby hand. You saying it was just like something you can hold. Okay. Could have a gemstone. What gemstone would it have? Probably one that help with the mind. Nature, safety, peace, mind and body. So it could be this one. Yep, so it can be this one, a blue one. Alright. And it also can be used with symbols. Okay. So we have a blue something or other. It could be this one that we just got. I can stack on top of each other. Okay. This does affect the mind. Oh, no, it doesn't. It has a different wavelength. Okay. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention to the ones at the side properly. Okay. I saw blue. Thought maybe blue gemstone. Okay, not these. They don't have symbols. So it has to have symbols or gems on it. Or can have gems on it. What is this on this? It's like the symbol of fire multiple times. And more. Ah, okay, this can do it. It has blue gemstones on it. Okay. I think this is it. Yeah. Got it. The stones point to the fact that they are items anchoring the mind. Yeah, they're blue. Very pretty. It produces a field of the individual branch. Nice. Oh, is that what necrosis looks like? That's messed up. I don't know if I'm done. Okay. I hadn't actually got a chance to see how many I have. Okay. So we need an individual from this. So an individual for dark purposes. Okay. Maybe this. Celestial. And the field of death. So I need to change this one. So we need the swirly. Okay. Okay. Okay, and we need a celestial. Celestial of Earth. Okay, so yeah, I'm using the wrong symbols. No wonder I'm confused. I'm like, what's going on? Why do I suck? I'm using wrong freaking symbols, that's why. Okay. I didn't want that one. I wanted this one. Spiderweb. It's not that one, obviously, but I thought I'd check. Okay, what about you? What about you? It's got an eye on it. Okay, so it's not that one. Okay. So that one's got an antidote. It's got the right wavelengths, but it's antidote. And I don't think it represents an element. But we'll put it there just to test, just to be sure. Okay. This one might be it. No. I doubt. Yeah. Earth. Earth. It's not stone, but I'm just curious about it. Maybe. That one's mined. It's not really stone. I think that was just basically porcelain. It's made of gold. I was pretty sure it was gold, but I wasn't positive. Let's see. Individual soul for dark purposes. I think it's that one. I think we've already checked all these, right? Could be this as well. For dark purposes. Nah, it would show up as under individual, right? Might still be it. Hold up, I wanted to compare symbols. Okay. Yeah, so no. Okay, we'll keep going. Maybe someone else in the day will bring me another stone statue. You have shown to be a useful ally in my worrisome time. Keep an eye on the lake in the coming days. When blackened eyes see the casket, the waters turn to midnight. Performing the sanctum, have faith. Is a baptism ceremony in which one's life is pledged to the war god. It is performed by a blood priest with a stone circle. In spring, a charm of green growth. In summer, a pendant of yellow sun. In autumn, a instrument of red night. In winter, a totem of blue fire. Okay. So, this will keep because I think this goes along with this hint here. And this represents this. We'll stick this in the thing. We still have a lot of hints we haven't figured out. Okay. I want to still find this symbol. I'm glad it saves my former symbols. Hello, Mr. Mailman. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm afraid this letter was sorted incorrectly and ended up doing a round trip in Kendall and back. Better late than never. This is true. Accidents happen. I have spent a long time looking for the object that is believed to have been lost somewhere in the catacombs. The adventurer and the thaumaturge have left a trail to her hidden stash, or so the story goes. I followed it as far as the damned. A chill bone filled across into the natural chamber in the upper levels, but it seems her markings have been worn away by time after that. I passed on the story to you in hopes that you can succeed where I have failed. So we gotta go. It's getting dark outside. So we gotta go to the tombs. I like how the maps are all together. I've spent a long time. Catacombs. Adventure of the Thaumaturge. I followed it as far as the damned. Chilling bone filled. I have a card with natural chamber. Is this where we're at? This was a mistake. Okay, well, I don't know. It looks like a natural carve thing. A chilling bone filled carved into a natural chamber. Okay, so it's like one of these ones that's indented. It's not one of the ones indented. It's one of the ones hanging out in the cave. Okay. In the upper levels, but it seems that her markings have been worn away. Okay, so it's a blank grave? Yeah, a blank grave in the upper levels. Uh, could be a sun, because it just looks like that. To natural travel, it seems that her markings have been worn away by the time. I just didn't know. It looked like a grave that hadn't been, like, had any markings. I think we've already been to this one, right? Oh, this is a thing. This is this one. For chambers, right? Okay, so this is it. I was able to follow Marwin's trail to for a while, but the carvings markings are faded and worn, but centuries of weather. By the time I reach the up, I can no longer make them out at all. Fortunately, I always wanted an excuse to use. Oh, the candle. Oh, is this what this is? I bet you anything this is the candle. All right, but let's check the book just to be sure. Okay, I wasn't sure. I didn't know. I thought that was a wall decoration. I didn't think it was a grave. I should have, because I've seen graves that look like that, group burials and stuff like that. At least in the catacombs in the game. These items produce an invisible light that peels back the years, allowing a glimpse into the past. The effect is often murky and blurry, but it works possibly on certain stationary objects. They are marked by a depiction of the candle upon their surface. Okay. I want to see if I put this in here. I don't know if it give off a light or not. But we'll look for the picture the symbol of candle. It could also just be a symbol of the candle, but it's fine. Like wax. That's the thing. It said wax and fire. That's why I thought that was it. Those are the two things that make up a candle. Okay, I think that's what this is. Because that right there is fire, right? Might check. Yeah, it's fire. Oh, I didn't want to leave. I actually wanted to put it in there. See, that's the only problem I have with that. That's okay. At least there's no, thing. 'Cause, yeah, it's candle right there. Yeah! Because there's the candle part, the wax, and then there's the firelit. The symbol for flame is rendered above the symbol for wax, a depiction of the candle. Ha! I knew that was a candle. I had suspicions for when I first found it. Stalagmites retreat. Sediment retreats under the light of the candle. As I hold it afloat and search the shifting rocks walls for any sign of Marwin's trail, suddenly I see it at M, etched into the rock, as clear as if it had been carved yesterday. I follow the trail in an excited hurry, tripping and stumbling as the candle sorts the height of the floor, until I come to its end, at a small boulder. Rolling the rock to one side, I reach behind it and reclaim Marwin's lost treasure. It's a little girl. It looks like a little girl. What are you? You're made of 10. Okay. right. All right. We'll stop here, and we'll move on to the next game. So hang in there 1 second.
And we can just dance the night